We mark today a significant moment, not just for Philippine politics, but also for the field of public service. As we now formalize as the members of both parties have now formalized and built an alliance that will propel our country towards the bagong Pilipinas that we envision. Tayo'y nagkakaisa at sinasabi natin lahat ng kayang tumulong ay dapat may kasama sa pagtulong. Dahil ang ginawa natin, what we are talking about here was transformative politics. We are transforming. We are not recovering. Matagal ko nang sinasabi, lalo na sa mga nagtatanong. And we have to position the Philippines in a way that will take full advantage of the new economy. And to do that, we have to make some very fundamental structural and policy changes. We cannot do those policy changes without the support of the legislature. Legislative support for any policy is absolutely necessary. Kaya't ngayon ay sinimula natin ulit na kagaya ng sabi ni Gov. Jun, hindi ito simula, kundi pagpatuloy ng ating pangako na sa taong bayan, na ating isinumpa para sa taong bayan. Naging opisyal na tayo. Na sinumpa natin na tayo ay magseserbisyo at pagagandahin natin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino.
Thank you to His Excellency, our President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., the Chairman of Partido Federal Pilipinas, our former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, our President Emeritus of Lakas, our Partido Federal ng Pilipinas President and South Cotabato Governor Reynaldo Tamayo Jr., Governor South Cotabato, our Lakas CMD, Chairman and Senator Ramon Bong Revilla. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests and fellow Filipinos, today marks a transformative moment in our nation's history as we come together to witness and participate in the launch of the Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas. This alliance is more than just a political union. It represents a collective commitment to the prosperity and welfare of every Filipino and heralds a new era of governance founded on integrity, transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. The Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas brings together the Partido Federal ng Pilipinas and the Lakas Christian Muslim Democrats, forming the most powerful political force in our country today. Our strength is not only in our numbers, but in our shared resolve to enact substantial and lasting change throughout the Philippines under the leadership of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Our alliance is distinguished not only by its breadth, but also by its depth. It includes a significant number of members of Congress, both in the Senate and the House of Representatives, who bring their vast experience and dedication to this cause. As of today, Lakas CMD has a total of 100 members in the House of Representatives, and we expect this number to continue to grow in the coming days. Our partnership with Partido Federal has yielded a big majority of local leaders, including provincial governors, city and municipal mayors, as well as provincial board members and city municipal councilors across the nation. This extensive network of committed public servants at every level ensures that our vision for a Bagong Pilipinas is not just a top-down directive, but a nationwide movement permeating every corner of the archipelago. From the bustling streets of our cities to the quiet pathways of our barangays, members of this alliance unified in their mission to spread and implement the vision of a new Philippines. We are driven by the goal of creating a nation where every citizen has the opportunity to prosper, where governance is participatory, and where progress is felt by all. Our agenda is clear. We are here to enhance the quality of life of every Filipino. We commit to ensuring that the fruits of economic growth are distributed equitably, reaching every province and every community. We pledge to uphold the highest standards of governance, making every decision and action transparent and accountable to the people we serve. We align our initiatives with the strategic direction of our President, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., striving to implement policies that boost our economy, improve our infrastructure, and elevate our health and educational systems. We are dedicated to sustainable development that addresses both present and future needs, securing a prosperous legacy for the generations that will follow. As we sign this agreement today, we do so with the full weight of our responsibility in mind. This document is not merely symbolic. It is a covenant with our citizens, a promise of unwavering dedication and relentless effort to unite and uplift our beloved country. In the upcoming years, through the Alianza para sa Bagong Pilipinas, you will witness a government that is more dynamic, more proactive, and more responsive to the needs of our people. This alliance will demonstrate how collaboration and genuine partnership can translate into real, impactful change. We recognize the challenges that lie ahead, but we are equally inspired by the boundless opportunities they present. Together, we can turn these challenges into catalysts for growth and transformation. I extend an invitation to each of you, whether you are directly involved in this alliance or a supportive observer, to contribute to this noble cause. Let us join hands and hearts, uniting our efforts in building a better future for the Philippines. Together, we will realize the dream of a Bagong Pilipinas, not just in our hopes, but in our everyday realities. Thank you, maraming salamat po, and may God bless our united efforts to build a stronger and more vibrant nation. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you. Maraming salamat sa ating butihing speaker sa kanyang pagpakilala at sa kanyang mensahe na binigay sa ating ngayong araw tungkol sa paglagda ng agreement sa gitna ng PFP at saka ng Lakas CMD. I'd like to greet also the former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Sa side naman ng Partido Federal, andito po ang ating President, si Governor Jun Tamayo. Ang tamang-tama yung kanyang designation Special Assistant to the President dahil si Anton kahit saang partido pumapasok eh. Lahat ng caucus ng lahat ng partido nakakapag-attend siya. Kaya bagay na bagay siya rito. So, Secretary Anton Lagdameo. Our injured chairman of the Lakas CMD party, Senator Bong Revilla. I was teasing Kong Lani, sabi ko sa kanya, akala mo napangasawa mo action star. Ngayon naging caregiver ka. Ilocos Norte, 1st District, Representative, of course, Sandro Marcos, and the other honorable members of the House of Representatives from both our parties, my fellow workers in government, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. We mark today a significant moment, not just for Philippine politics, but also for the field of public service. As we now formalize as the members of both parties have now formalized and built an alliance that will propel our country towards the bagong Pilipinas that we envision. What we have conceptualized is what really began in the previous campaign and the previous election. And we are encouraged, and lumakas ang loob natin dahil ang isinisigaw natin nung kampanya ay ang pagkakaisa, unity. Kaya't binuo natin yung tinatawag nga naman na Uniteam. And ito naman, nakita naman natin na tanggap ng taong bayan ang ating mensahe tungkol sa pagkakaisa. At bukod pa doon, nung tayo matagumpay na sa ating kampanya, matagumpay na tayo sa eleksyon, ang dinala natin, ipinagpatuloy natin yung ating pagkakaisa. Dahil nasimula natin yung tinatawag natin na whole of government approach, na lahat ng bahagi, lahat ng ehensya, lahat ng departamento ng pamahalaan ay sabay-sabay ang galaw. At hindi lamang kagaya ng dati, kung minsan sinasabi, itong mga project na ito sa DPWH lang yan, ito sa DOH yan, hindi na tayo ganun ngayon. Tayo ay nagkakaisa. At sinasabi natin, lahat ng kayang tumulong ay dapat may kasama sa pagtulong, sa pagpaganda ng buhay ng bawat isang Pilipino. Ngayon, kasama din natin dyan ang legislature. Hindi natin kayang gawin executive lamang. Dahil ang ginawa natin, what we are talking about here was transformative politics. We are transforming. We are not recovering. Matagal ko nang sinasabi, lalo na sa mga nagtatanong sa amin, the economy is recovering. Sabi ko, hindi ako interesado mag-recover na bumalik tayo sa 2019. Kailangan palitan natin talaga ang patakbo ng pamahalaan. Kailangan natin palitan at pag-isip ang ating patakbo ng kung saan tayo tutungo. And we have to position the Philippines in a way that will take full advantage of the new economy. And to do that, we have to make some very fundamental structural and policy changes. We cannot do those policy changes without the support of the legislature. Legislative support for any policy is absolutely necessary. And so that is what I talk about when I talk about the all-of-government approach, where it's no longer just the executive who is expected to implement programs or to be part of the economic progress, part of the development of the country. But we also need the legislative support that will allow us to execute these policy changes that we are seeing right now. At kaya naman, malakas ang loob natin na balik-balikan ang ating konsepto ng pagkakaisa. Dahil siguro naman ay nakita natin sa nakaraang magiging 2 taon na, sa nakaraang 2 taon ay nakita natin na yung pagkakaisa na binuo natin bago pa nung kampanya, nung nakaraan, bago pa nung kampanya hanggang sa eleksyon, at pag nung tayo umupo na, ay nagkakaisa pa rin tayo, ay marami tayong nagagawa. Marami tayong maipakita na pagbabago, marami tayong natutulungan ng mga Pilipino, at papunta na nga tayo sa ating pinapangarap na tinatawag nating bagong Pilipinas. Simpleng-simple lang yan. Kaya't ngayon ay sinimula natin ulit na kagaya ng sabi ni Gov. Jun, hindi ito simula, kundi pagpatuloy ng ating pangako na sa taong bayan, na ating isinumpa para sa taong bayan. Naging opisyal na tayo, na sinumpa natin na tayo ay magseserbisyo at pagagandahin natin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino. At sa aking palagay, ang pagkakaisa, the unity that we have demonstrated and manifested over the last 2 years, and during, as I said, even before in the campaign and during the election, has borne fruit. Not for us as politicians, not for us. That's not the point. Hindi para sumikat tayo, para lumakas ang partido natin. Kung hindi, ay yung pagkakaisa na yan, ang dahilan kung bakit mahalaga para sa atin yan, ay dahil marami tayong nagagawa. Marami tayong Pilipinong natutulungan, marami tayong pwedeng baguhin. Kung hindi tayo nagkakaisa, nauubos ang oras natin sa debate, sa nagkokontra-kontra sa isa't isa. Ngayon, na nagkakaintindihan tayo, na maganda naman ang plano natin, maganda naman ang ating ginagawa, wala naman tayong, siguro naman, nakikinig naman tayo sa taong bayan, at yun ang pinakamahalaga. At sa ating pagkinig sa ating mga kababayan, yung kanilang pangangailangan ay nabibigyan natin, natutugunan natin, nabibigyan natin ng tulong. And that is why unity is very important. And so, as we approach this political cycle, we will be filing already in October. The election is coming next year in May. In preparation for all that, kailangan paalala natin sa ating mga sarili kung bakit natin ginagawa ito. Ginagawa natin ito dahil kailangan natin ang pagkakaisa. Kailangan natin ang pagkakaisa dahil ito ang tanging solusyon sa mga suliranin na hinaharap ng lipunan ng Pilipinas. Kaya't yan ang patuloy natin na ipaglalaban. Yan ang patuloy natin ang isa sa buhay natin. Yan ang patuloy na ating pangako at sumpa para tulungan ang bawat Pilipino. Ang tanong sa akin nung bago akong umupo ay, ano ang pangarap mo? Ano ang pangarap mo para sa Pilipinas? At ang sagot ko'y simpleng-simple lang. Wala nang gutom. Simple lang yan. Hindi pa tayo naabot doon. We have not yet achieved that aspiration. But if we stay united, if we look at the successes and the progress that we have made in the last 2 years, I'm confident that if we maintain that unity, not only for election purposes, but all through the work of service that we have taken an oath to do for our people, if we continue to do that, then we will continue to be met with success. We will continue to be met with the progress that we dream of for bagong Pilipinas at ang bagong Pilipino. Kaya napakahalaga itong ating ginugunita na araw na paglagda ng ating pagkakaisa muli. At kagaya ng ating ginawa sa nakarang halalan, ay bubuhin uli natin. Hindi naman we have to formalize it because may political cycle. So bubuhin uli natin at formalize uli natin ang unity para naman pagka humaharap tayo sa ating mga kinabukasan, malalaman natin na tayo ay sabay-sabay, na nagtutulungan, tayo ay sabay-sabay, na kabalikat sa ating layunin na pagandahin ang Pilipinas, pagandahin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Magandang tanghali.